Futures Trader Elite here for NQ pre-market prep on 10/3. Let's pull this chart up and see what we got to look at. It might be a wild day today with this drive. This is the 1 hour chart with the drive up we've had last couple days, and there's supposed to be, I believe, some news today, maybe jobs numbers. This could get pretty wild today. Maybe the ATR pretty high. We'll just have to wait and see what happens at open. Have to be real careful in the market today. We don't really have any overhead resistance, really. Keep putting in all-time highs, so I'm just really going to be looking at my pivots for the most part. If we do get back an upward grind, you can see on this 1 hour, we broke this 1 hour trend line right here off this pivot point. Drop down, and I'm looking for break of structure here around 136. If it breaks that, we should be getting close to coming back to that pivot point right there. Maybe we got to break 136 and then maybe 115 maybe. But let's drop this down to the 15 minute, see if we can find some better zone areas. We're going to leave that 1 hour where it is for now. I'm not going to move it just in case. I need to see where our new swing low is going to be. I need to throw a stop in here just to protect this while we're talking. I said we need to break at 136 area, which is, well, about right where we're at, 134 now. So yeah, I'm hoping for that to come back to the pivot. I want to see what happens when we get down here to this golden pivot point. We have that higher time frame trend line is way down here somewhere. This green line all the way down here. You know, jobs numbers could come out today and we could get some swings, some very large swings. So it's a possibility that we could maybe be testing out that 4 hour trend line. I'll see this drop to about 116. Let's say 120 for now. No. We got, let's say, the test, so bounce off this golden pivot maybe. I really like this zone here. You see this candle back here wick down a couple times into this box inside this box. I'll be looking at that if the market pulls back. Let's say at market open on news or whenever the news comes out. If we get down here, I'll probably be looking for maybe a bounce play out of here, a pretty strong one. That's what we got after that huge move yesterday down in that 15-minute candle. We got down in there. You seeing it sucked it all the way back up, and same thing there before we had this drive up. This box, this pivot here is at 92. This box right here is 75 to 45. And this yellow line down here is 29. This red line down here is 12. And then this box down here has there's a S1 pivot right here on the inside of this box. And this red line at one point was a resistance line, which is now support, as you can see. So I kind of like this whole zone down here around this 25,000 area. If we could get back down there. I believe we discussed that in pre-markets yesterday about this area, and then we did this. I'd be looking at that again. Possible first reaction to the golden pivot. And that's probably just about all I'm going to have, because we don't have anything to the upside. You know, I'm going to have to update live as the market's playing out and see what they do. If we get a high ATR, if it gets whippy, you might even think about not trading today or just being careful, size down. No telling how today's going to be. It being a Friday, you would think that they might drain this off. Be careful for like the first reaction being the wrong reaction when the news does drop. What if it does spike? Don't be chasing, because it might spike and then bleed off the rest of the day. You know, just be safe. Don't start chasing, and make sure you put your game plan together before you even enter the trade to keep your emotions in check. I'll see you guys on a recap and on the live updates in Discord. If you're not part of Discord, come join us for free. Smash that like and subscribe. That way you'll be notified on YouTube. Come give me a follow on TikTok and a follow on X.